All right. Chris, thank you for joining me. You reached out, we've been working together for a couple months, but you reached out to me back in May. Specifically, your words were stuck in a rut, kind of just not happy, don't know what to do next. So I'm curious, what was actually going on that made you reach out at that point?
Sure. What specifically made me reach out was the some of the social media posts really resonated with me about being stuck and about you know I built a lot of my life around business and success and it was always I always looked for the next milestone to give me gratification and to make me feel good and bring me joy. But the reality is that's not where joy comes from. And I kind of, was winding down my first career, so to speak, and looking at different ways to do things and realized that the way I'd been doing it all these years just wasn't working. And I needed a different path.
And that's what I refer to as conditional living. I'll be happy when. And I found myself on the same path, more money, the next promotion, get the guy, get the ring, all the things. Turns out that doesn't provide the fulfillment.
Right.
So during your coaching experience, can you share, was there something specific that like gave you a light bulb aha moment or what was most beneficial in this process?
I think it's hard to pick one thing. I think that just the process itself and understanding kind of how you rewire things and how your subconscious interacts with your conscious and how these patterns are repeatable, but you don't realize that you're doing it in the moment. You just default to these certain behaviors, and I think maybe the biggest thing for me was just catching those behaviors in the moment rather than dwelling on it and then stopping it right then before it affected my morning or my afternoon or my day or my family.
And what do you feel is the biggest change versus day one compared to now having a process and template?
Uh, well, I think it's helped me kind of identify who I want to be, really. I mean, I had ideas and broad strokes about, this happy place that I would live one day and all these things would be, wonderful and easy, and I would never get upset again. And I realized that's not necessarily realistic. I'm a human being and I have emotions, but understanding who I want to be and what I need to do, the things I need to do, the things that I need to rewire, and the habits that I need to stick with in order to become that person fully. That's I think will it's already changed my life. And I think it just continues to get stronger from here.
And final question. Who, if anyone, would you recommend this coaching for?
I mean, I think probably most of the world could benefit from this because most of the people I know live the same kind of life I do, where it's you're reacting to stress, you're responding to things that are happening, based on emotions and things that were set in your subconscious, maybe when you were a kid. Um, Everybody is on this, especially in these days with social media and all that, everybody's on this big drive to live up to the expectations that are placed by society, and that's just a losing battle. I mean, I think it would be hard for me to imagine anybody that couldn't benefit from this.
I appreciate your feedback and most importantly, in doing the work and showing up to these calls.
Yes, that's the part that matters, right? The content's wonderful, but if you don't do anything with it, it's not going to change your life.